The morning of Caleb's 10th birthday didn't start with balloons or the smell of pancakes. It started with a heavy, hollow silence. He lay in bed, staring at the ceiling cracks, whispering the words to himself. Double digits. Today was supposed to feel different. In the kitchen, his mother's back was a wall of cold granite. She didn't turn when he entered. Cereal's on the counter, she muttered into her chipped mug. Don't make a mess, I have a shift in an hour. Caleb poured the flakes, the clink-clink of the spoon against the bowl sounding like a countdown in the quiet room. No happy birthday, no hug, just the weight of the unpaid electric bill sitting like a ghost between them. The atmosphere shifted that afternoon when a knock echoed through the house. Grandma stood there, a burst of floral perfume and peppermint sunshine. There's my birthday boy, she chirped, crushing him in a hug. Before leaving, she pressed a crisp envelope into his palm. A little something for that bike you've been eyeing. Don't let it burn a hole in your pocket. Inside were 3 brand new $20 bills. $60. To Caleb, it felt like a fortune. He could already feel the wind rushing past him as he pedaled the second-hand bike from the corner store. But his mother had been lurking in the doorway. Let me see that, she said, her voice sharp as a razor. Caleb hesitated. His fingers tightened around the paper, but he knew better than to resist. He handed it over. She counted the bills slowly, her jaw set tight. We're behind on the water, Caleb, and the cupboards are bare. She folded the money and slid it into her pocket with a definitive snap. But Grandma gave that to me, Caleb whispered. The ghost of the envelope still burned in his hand. Do you want the lights on tonight? She snapped back. Money doesn't fall from the sky and birthdays don't pay the rent. She turned her back again, dismissing him. The conversation in her mind was a closed ledger. Caleb retreated to his room, his throat tight. He looked at the old flip phone on his nightstand, a just-in-case gift from Grandma. His mother hated it, calling it a distraction, but Grandma had insisted a boy should always be able to call home. With trembling thumbs, Caleb flipped it open. He didn't want to be a snitch. He didn't want to cause a fight. But the unfairness of it felt like a physical weight on his chest. He pressed the call button. Well, hello to my favorite 10-year-old. Grandma's voice was a warm blanket. Hi, Grandma, Caleb whispered. He tried to be brave, but his voice cracked on the last syllable. The line went quiet. Grandma knew that crack. She had raised the woman in the kitchen after all. Caleb, honey. What happened? Mom took the $60, he breathed, staring at the floor. She said it was for the bills. Is that okay? Since it was a gift? A long, heavy silence followed. When Grandma spoke again, her voice had shifted from silk to steel. I see. Thank you for telling me, sweetheart. You did the right thing. Now, go into the kitchen and put your mother on the phone. Caleb walked down the hallway, the phone held out like a live wire. His mother was hunched over a stack of notices at the table. Grandma wants to talk to you, he said. She scowled, snatching the phone. Mom? Look, I know what you're going to say, but things are tight. She stopped. Caleb watched from the shadows. He couldn't hear his grandmother, but he saw the effect of her words. His mother's defensive posture crumbled. Her shoulders dropped. The sharp no she had prepared died in her throat. She stayed silent for 5 minutes, just listening, her eyes fixed on the floor. I didn't think about it that way, she finally whispered. I know, you're right. I'll fix it. When she hung up, the kitchen felt different, softer. She looked at Caleb, really looking at him, noticing the faded shirt that was getting too small and the sadness in his eyes that no 10-year-old should carry. Without a word, she reached into her pocket, pulled out the $60 and laid it on the table. It's yours, she said, her voice thick. I was wrong, Caleb. Being stressed doesn't give me the right to steal your joy. Caleb looked at the money, then at her. You can take 10 for the water. She shook her head, a small, genuine smile breaking through the exhaustion. No, we'll find another way. Every boy needs a bike on his 10th birthday. The next morning, they didn't just walk to the store, they walked together. As Caleb wheeled the chrome bike into the sunlight, he realized the greatest gift wasn't the wheels or the money. It was the sound of his mother's voice on the porch, calling Grandma back, not to argue, but to say thank you for reminding her how to be a mother again.